What is going on, boys and girls? It is your boy Temporary Citizen. Today I'm riding a Yamaha XT660X. Let's jump on. Right, gang, Yamaha XT660. So, a little bit about this bike. Number one, they don't make them anymore. So it may be hard for you to find one. I know there's not a lot of them out and about for sale. But if you do find one, they're not overly expensive. This one's a 2004, I think. And it was picked up for around $3,000, which is an absolute steal. Oh, I see what it means. So, what are they? Well, it is a 660cc single made by Yamaha. The 660 XT660X is the Supermoto configuration, and the 660R, actually let's go this way, is the dirt bike enduro config. Obviously, this is the Supermoto configuration. So yeah, this is a friend of mine's bike that I'm taking for a bit of a spinneroony. I'll just take it for a quick bomb through the hills. Try and get some corners whilst you enjoy my smooth, dulcet tones. Now hopefully this audio sounds alright. This is an unproven microphone position. However, didn't quite have enough time to test it. So yeah, I'm obviously back in South Australia and figured I'd do a couple of bike reviews whilst I was over here ferrying my new motorcycle back. And I tell you what, this was on the list of bikes I would have and should have considered getting. Numero uno is it fits big rigs like me. I'm 6'7", and unlike most of the motorcycles I fit, this is incredibly comfortable for me to fit on. It's very lovely indeed. It's a bit odd, it's got two exhausts. Oh geez, you just slide on this seat, don't you? Just talking about getting some tank pads, and it absolutely seems necessary because whoop, you just go whoop, slide in and out. Let's go. So it does make it a little interesting when you're sliding across, because it's a little bit roly-poly, but that's okay, that's alright. This is very comfortable indeed for me to ride on, and this traffic is begging for me to scoot past them. Oh, it is very poppity with this aftermarket exhausty on board. Oops, excuse me, thank you. Now, this bike is very tall. Very tall, and you know what? It's fairly nimble for its size. Apart from the slidey, but if you can get used to the slidey, it's pretty good. And this seat, very comfortable. I love the ergonomics of a seat like this, especially for someone as tall as I, being 6'7". It is thoroughly enjoyable sitting on a bike like this. It feels like it was actually made for someone of my stature, which is uncommon. So comfy, you just hit the bumperoonies and you're laughing. And then you roll on. It's not super fast, but you get to feel a little bit of that one-cylinder torque. It's got 47 horsepower, and I think it's roughly similar in its torque numbers, which is, you know, a perfectly adequate amount for a bike. It's not light at 180 odd kilos. There you go. You roll on. It takes a little bit. Yeah, it's not a light bike, but I'm not a light dude, so that's okay. I think 180 odd kilos, the bike, not me. Fuck you for even suggesting. Yeah, I'll throw a photo up of what I look like sitting on the bike, and it does look like a normal sized bike with me, and the guy that owns it is pretty tall as well, and he loves it. And like me, he's had some stupidly small bikes, so it's good that he's on a big boy steed now. But yeah, it's very enjoyable. I do like the it's got the Supermoto setup, so it's got the road tires on the front. It's got a 17-inch front, which looks absolutely minuscule, mind you. That looks a little odd, but other than that, I like the look of scramblers. If you can't tell, I like things looking the way that they shouldn't look. That's why I'm so into scramblers and Supermotos. They're just doing everything wrong, and if doing it is wrong, I don't want to be right. But yeah, this is a whole heap of straight roads, but she's quite comfortable. Hopefully you guys are all enjoying the aesthetics of my new ND filter on my Hero 9. Slow vehicle turnout. That's not me, baby! Get that Supermoto foot out back. Yeah, no, I don't want to ruin my new boats. Yeah, no, that's quite enjoyable to lean around corners on. Yeah, pretty basic setup on the dash here. Obviously it's got a temp sits key tag, which is the most important feature that a motorcycle can have. They are for sale on my Facebook page, www.facebook.com/temporarycitizen. Get a key tag, get a sticker, and I'll kiss you. But yeah, and that, you know, basic dash, no tacho, just a digital speedo. Less to go wrong. I like these dirt bike handlebars, and I reckon we'll turn around up here as well. Oh yeah, baby! God, so weird. A bike that's big enough for me to like sit on and turn the handlebars is just not something that I'm used to. Yeah, a set of tank pads would be marvellous for bombing through hills, but I can see why a lot of my friends that have had naked sports bikes are going to the Supermoto. It's just it's a good time. Unless you're on a track, man. I'm finding that more and more with things. It's bloody... You just want to bomb through the hills, and the other thing is you're probably not going to lose your license as readily on something like this as you might on a sports bike. And that's what I found with the Boulevard. It was the same sort of theory, that sometimes less is more. You know, it's nice to wind through your rev range a little bit instead of being like, oops, I'm losing my license. Oop, I'm idling along in first gear, license lost. So I could see this seat getting a little uncomfy after a while, but I don't know, man. I reckon it might be alright for a trip. Had these not been so hard to find, I probably would have considered one and then making it look a little bit like a retro scrambler. In fact, it might not even be off the cards. Who knows? Yeah, so this one was $3 grand, which is a lot of bike for not a lot of money. And I think it's done 50,000 Ks, so it's a little long in the tooth, but at the same time, who knows what the life of the bike is. Kilometers aren't a very good gauge of a bike's life cycle at all. You know, I mean, I know of people that have tanked their bikes in the first couple of thousand Ks, and then you have others that hit 80,000 and it's like they're brand new. So you can tell more from looking at the bike than you can from the Odo. But yeah, very enjoyable ride, this one. Maybe I'm just getting older and I like things more comfortable, but this is good. It is just every couple of seconds, pop, 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 pop. We're gonna scoot around, very cheeky. What else can I tell you about this bike? Not a whole lot, really. That sort of covers it up. It's got a single disc on the front. It looks like it's quite a large disc. The brakes don't feel super bitey, but they definitely feel adequate. I haven't really had to stop yet either. We'll see what it's like up here. It's too much traffic. Too many nice roads with too many cars on them is what I tend to find. Yeah, no, if you're looking at buying an XT660 and that style fits what you want to do, and you're looking for confirmation, I say do it. If you found one, bloody jump on it. It's a good time. Bloody jump on it, and you will not regret it. You can stand up, no dramas, get a bit of a squat on, twerk for the car behind you. All in a day's work, baby. They're quite wide handlebars as well. Lots of maneuverability with the wide handlebars. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you had to bloody cut in front, didn't you, love? Yeah, go ahead, and if you found one, bloody snag it, because this is a good bike. They look pretty cool, and if you're planning on getting something like this as a base for a scrambler, bloody do it. That is a sick idea. I love it. I love you. Send me lots of pictures. Please let me ride it. Oh God, please let me ride it. Meow. And yeah, that basically concludes this review of the Yamaha XT660X. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you kiddies on the next video. Thanks for coming. Tempted's out. Peace.